What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to another episode here in Season 3 with Sunderland in the Championship. It is the 4th of February 2023. I think we've had a very busy January transfer window. We had a very weird January in terms of results, which we'll come to after transfers. Let's go to transfer history. So yeah, very busy. All of these deals were done during January. First up was Damako Duhani from Huddersfield for £350,000. New right back, needed a bit of depth in that position. Currently rated at 3 stars, potentially 4 stars, and is worth £300,000. Next up was Ryan Cooney. We signed him from Burnley for £36,000. He's gone up to 91. Very versatile player, as you can see. Has not yet played, so I can't say an awful lot. Cameron Pring was signed from Luton for up to 250 grand. He's currently worth 325. Very versatile down the left. He's had 2 appearances off the bench, but nothing special to shout about. Kieran Dewsbury Hall on loan from Leicester. He is currently our highest ranked box-to-box midfielder, so I'm happy to get him in the team because it improves the first team starting 11. He's played 8 times, but hasn't really contributed. Chris Long, we signed him for 275 grand from Aberdeen, currently worth 525. 4 appearances in total, 3 of those were off the bench. He's yet to score a goal. Next up, Stephen Parks for £550,000. But there's lots of potential in this young lad. Plays deep mid, centre mid and left back. Hasn't played yet. Next up was Dejan Tatek. We signed him on loan from Norwich, yet to play. And Jack Jenkins signed him on loan from Leeds, yet to play. So yeah, busy. Just adding names to our team sheet really. So yeah, last game was Preston, where we drew 2 apiece. After that, very close game in the Reawaken Gaming derby against Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins, Patrick Bamford with 2, and Carlton Morris with us for us with 2. Not a bad result. It might have been a loss, but it wasn't a bad result. Huddersfield 3-0 loss. That was a bad result, and Frank Lampard is their manager. Is he still their manager? Yes. So yeah, we got battered by them. Battered by Brentford 4-1. 1-0 win against Middlesbrough. Only a 2-0 defeat against Tottenham, and it was quite a strong Tottenham team as well. But then January was a month of draws, as you can see. Lots of 1-0s. Bristol City 1-0. Blackburn 1-0. Rochdale 1-0. 2-1 loss to West Ham. 1-0 with QPR, 0-0 with Blackpool, and recently a 2-0 win against Luton, which leaves us, frustratingly, in 20th place. We have had 13 draws this season, which is absolute madness. However, we're on 31 points, Millwall 22. So we just need to keep going. I don't mind scraping the draws. All we need to do is fight bravely against relegation, which I think we're doing. But yeah, just a goal here or there in at least one of these games would make me feel a lot better. Today we play against Cardiff, who are in 13th. So it's going to be a challenge. We'll see how we do. I've gone back to the tactics that we were using last season. So the medium, the low and the high. We're going to go back to these. How come? And the only change I've made here with the medium block is using inverted wingers rather than inside forwards. I wanted to see if it created a bit more creativity, actually. I just wanted to see if it gave us a bit more of an attacking edge. And because we're unbeaten for a little bit, I don't want to change it back to inside forwards, because all of these losses and shocking results were with inside forwards or using the Aston Villa 4-5-1, which we've now scrapped again. So using the medium with inverted wingers, while it's kind of working, I don't want to change it. Let's have a look at the squad. we don't have an awful lot of players in the greens. As per usual, they are defensive players. Jordan Willis. Jack Diamond's out on loan, so he doesn't even count. Lee Burge. So really, it's just 2, which is frustrating. Anybody in the Dev Centre? Well, we've just had a youth intake. Or have we? No, because otherwise these would be new gen faces, wouldn't they? But yeah, there's lots of youth. I said in the last episode, we can pluck a lot of the youngsters up. And we've done that with a few of them, but I've not been brave enough to try them yet. So these 3 here, Rob Fitzhugh, who has decent stats for the under-23s. Sorry, under-18s. Under-18s. We didn't call these from the under-23s, we called them from the under-18s. So this guy is a regen, plays left back, potentially very, very good. So we'll just keep an eye on his development. Taylor Don Duncan plays right back, potentially very, very good. So yet again, we're going to keep an eye on him. But right now, they're not that great. Andre Sikora, who's got a cool name. I think he's probably the more likely out of 3 to get the occasional first team appearance. And he looks potentially very good. So with our Sunderland club setup, you know, on the whole, I'd say we've had pretty good youth intakes. So we're going to go ahead and play Cardiff. Lyndon Gooch has signed a new 4-year deal. I think it was an American team that tried to sign him on a free because his contract runs out in about 6 months. But he's just signed a new 4-year deal, which is very good for us. This is probably the best lineup we can go with. The Admiral, Jordan Ibe, Lyndon Gooch, Embleton, Dewsbury Hall, Downs, O'Connor, Willis, Anderson, Nien, Burge. I'd say that's probably our best team. So really, Max Power is relegated to the bench because of Dewsbury Hall. But like for like swappage, pretty good. Pretty happy with that. And the squad size is much better, which has helped manage the fitness, which got a lot of those 1-1 draws because, yeah, we're in a slightly stronger position. We can tweak and change our teams around when we need to because we have a larger squad. The quality of the depth still isn't amazing, but I think we're doing all right. Eddie Howe is their manager. That's an interesting one. Very interesting one. What a weird career he had, you know. Like when he was doing the whole Bournemouth thing, you know, he made Bournemouth a quality team in the Prem. Say quality, but I enjoyed watching Bournemouth. And you sort of thought, oh, could he be the next Arsenal manager? Could he even be the next England manager? So I hope he picks a really good job for his next one. I do think we'll see him in the Premier League again soon. But I just hope it's the right one because I like Eddie Howe. He's young. He took Bournemouth quite far. Obviously as far as they could go. But I think he held on a bit too long. I mean, he had the chance to move to bigger clubs. I think it was Everton that were linked with him quite strongly. I think he should have gone then. Balassi to Rallis. And Cardiff are enjoying the chance to score. Yeah, Robert Glatzel. That wasn't good. And yet again, it's service from out wide, which I've been struggling with still. I'm not quite sure how to crack that, to be honest. In the last episode, at the end of the episode, we took a look at where the opposition assists are coming from. And it's always this line here. And I still can't get rid of it. Still can't get rid of it. And it still really bugs me. Let's go. Oh, are we going to get a highlight? No. All right, okay. Because it's kind of slowed down a little bit there. I thought we was going to get a highlight. Oh, man. So is the corner. Gooch into the box. Willis over the bar. We have 2 centre-backs that are quite dangerous in the old corner situation. Willis and Anderson. Instructions. Let's play for set pieces again. I took it off because it got a little bit ridiculous. We just weren't attacking as much when we played with all 4 set pieces. It was like a weird thing. So we're going to turn it back on. We might be able to fluke a corner or a free kick. Gooch. Admiral. Yeah. 7th goal of the season. Not too many, but the Admiral has earned having a nickname. I don't nickname many players. Over the years, there's been some good ones like the Pharaoh from the old Southampton days. But the Admiral, done all right. Yeah, it was a good counter-attacking goal. Nice little bit of play from Gooch, celebrating his 4-year contract extension with a decent goal. Assist, rather. Nice run. Calm finish. See, I like Admiral because he can finish. A lot of the other strikers we've had they let me down. Set piece, Admiral. Oh, he's hit the bar and it bounced just before the line. Half an hour to go. Dewsbury Hall is about to come off, I think, because he's not doing too great. So let's bring on max power. And that will do for now. Half an hour to go. 1-1 again at the minute. It's our favourite scoreline this season. Embleton. Useless ball out. Balassi, Glatzel, 2-1 coming up. No, good save from Mr. Burge. But we do have a corner to defend. Timon with the ball in, headed up by Willis. And the Admiral sails out there. Never mind. Gets tackled. 20 minutes to go. Let's have a think. I mean, Gooch is knackered, so maybe Gooch needs to come off. Chris Long. Yeah, that might have to do. 20 minutes to go. Still 1 apiece. Okay. League table, what does this do? Still 20th. QPR have dropped down, but they would still be 3 points in front. Just a few minutes to go. Instructions. Shoot on sight now. Pass through the middle. Direct passing. Bring that down a bit. Let's have a look here. Jack Jenkins to make his debut. Could have done with bringing off Ibe, really. His fitness is quite low. But O'Connor going long and pointlessly. Takes a freaky deflection. Right, here we go. Here we go. Downs. Long. Downs again. Out wide to O'Neill. Come on, do your thing. Oh, Jordan Ibe. Good job I didn't bring him off. Good job I didn't bring him off. That was a nice goal. Happy days. Really good, nice composed passing. O'Neill, loses the man. Makes the run. Nice cross to the far post. Good finish on his right peg. Yeah. 2-1. I didn't expect to win, I'm going to be honest. And it's another... Why did I even bother replaying that? There's nowhere near offside. Jesus Christ. There's a few minutes to go. Let's pause and go defensive and hope we can run this clock down. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, full time now. Nice. Okay, so we pick up a win. The Admiral stood out. The Admiral did really well. Gooch with a good assist. O'Neill with a good assist. And we're catching up on QPR and Blackburn. So another win or two and we could start to look a lot tidier. Because at the minute it looks like we're scrapping, but I don't really feel like I've been in a relegation scrap. I just feel like we're teetering on the edge of like a black hole. You know what I mean? Where you really, really fight and you keep getting sucked back in, but you stay stationary. I think that's just been us, just drifting on the edge of a black hole. But, that's 4 games without a loss. Nottingham Forest next, though. Then Oxford. Then Hull. Then Stoke. Sheffield Wednesday. We need a win there. So, I mean, the rest of February is looking pretty tough. I'm going to finish February and March and come back in April just to have a look at the final month, which looks horrendous with Watford, Villa, Huddersfield have battered us already, and Brentford. April's going to be a tough old slog. We need to gather up as many points as we can before we hit April, because April just looks like torture. But I'm not feeling too depressed, actually. I think we're in a half-decent position. I know 20th, like on the surface of it, you think, Rick, you're 20th. But we was expected to get relegated. So that's all right. Ollie Watkins is smashing it. Trossard always smashes it. He's got the highest average rating and the most assists and the most men of the match awards. Like, that's annoying. And Trossard scored against us as well. Jack Grealish also doing really well with 11 assists. Brighton won the league last year. Who's winning in the Prem? Let's have a bit of a look up the table. Liverpool, also current holders. Then Chelsea, United, Arsenal. Going down by the looks of it. Let's have a look at the points. Well, Leeds are buggered. Leeds offered me a job interview. We declined it. What about League One? Rotherham, Gillingham, doing really well. Lincoln, Port Vale, Walsall and Bradford. Then League 2, Bristol Rovers, AFC Wimbledon, Morecambe and Bromley looking to go down. I didn't load up any lower leagues. But yeah, that will do for this episode. Hit the old thumbs up button for us because we're not in the relegation zone and we haven't been all season. So I'm very happy with that. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you soon.